Carl, stop. Listen to me, mate. Like I said before, it doesn't matter if the humans didn't canonize you. We made you a saint. That's all that matters. Half the saints that the humans canonize aren't legit enough to be saints. Some of them are even pedophiles. Don't worry about it. Just stop using your psychological brain, being your own little psychologist, Mr. Jung. How are you going with that new framework? Alright, I'm just meeting with a big guy now, so urgent. You alright? You got this? Alright.
Your Holiness, Eminence, you have a visitor. Your wife, Mary. May she enter?
Yes, enter. Welcome, Mary.
See?
What are you drinking there, darling?
Walnut milk. I didn't have breakfast.
Walnut milk?
More gentle on the stomach. When's the last time you had a shave? Jesus.
When did you get home?
I just got back last night. I haven't even slept. Haven't even seen my son yet.
It sounds draining. Who are you with?
Been with Carl Jung. Giving him an rapid initiation canonization to sainthood. He'll be alright, he's just a head case. It took us so long to get through all of the Titanic passengers that died on the water. He had to analyse all of them, and it's just
Oh, really?
been stuck there doing that, putting all of them on their retribution pathways. All of the millions of pathways. And I had to wait for Mars to come back round into orbit, so it was 2020 Mars and Aries. It stayed in Mars, it stayed in Aries for a few months, so we got the rest of them done then.
They aren't easy, the retribution pathways.
It's getting harder.
Much harder.
Yeah, why?
Human laws are starting to outgovern godly laws.
It's like the new simulation creators are making it virtually impossible to set up the retribution pathways. They're making retribution and justice obsolete. It's like they're trying to eradicate it. Going against the spiritual law that you've put in motion.
Oh, tell me about it, honey.
What are we going to do about that?
I've got some ideas.
Got the Earth Goddesses onto it.
No, I retired them all. They're decommissioned.
Decommissioned them?
Yes.
Why?
Their cover was completely blown. They had AI infiltrating them. Then we had some of them getting stuck in the future, and then this iCloud afterlife bullshit.
That's how it works in this war. They know where we are, we know where they are, then someone gets a step ahead and then it foils and comes all awry. Why did you have to decommission them? We need all the help we can get. It's a fucking mess down there.
They couldn't protect the second coming.
The second coming isn't going very fucking well at all. They keep coming back, they're suiciding. It's really bad down there. The ones that are staying alive are drug addicted, getting molested and abused.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Where's Jesus?
Catching up on some rest.
Like father, like son.
He gets tired sending out the second coming.
Well, tell him to stop sending them.
You don't support it?
I'm not saying it's pointless, I'm saying it's cruelty, sending souls down there. It's just incessant suffering and injustices.
It's not that bad, honey.
I hardly hear any Hail Marys anymore, only from the kids going to the Catholic schools, and their hearts are not in it. Their hearts and minds are focused on their next text message. from their crush, who ends up being their psychological abuser, causing them public humiliation and shame. This seems to be the pathway to love. We need the Earth Goddesses back. What were you thinking?
Relax, I know what I'm doing.
What's this? Why have we got Pandora's box? Isn't this for Zeus? By the way, where the fuck are they? And Thor and Odin and the fucking Vaders. Where are they in all this? They just fucked off and left their people here? Gone on a fucking holiday? I haven't stopped since Christ was born. Remember?
Oh, here we go.
I'm not even meant to be on these retribution pathways, darling. I'm meant to be talking to the prophecies, helping guiding them along with the prophecies. Don't even have time. What's in here? Little fairy.
It's the destiny of men.
What's this? What are they?
They're batteries.
Batteries.
You're holding a battery family.
Daddy battery and a baby battery. What's this about?
Adam's fate.
The humans.
Obviously, darling.
You reckon? What did they do?
Not much. Charge up and go flat.
Charge up. Go flat.
Yeah, and may just give energy to another source.
Power source for something else. So they're becoming digitalised and mechanicized.
Mechanized?
I don't even-
Yes.
When did this term come about with these robots?
When Prometheus gave fire to the humans, and when Hephaestus made Talos and Pandora.
And how come LSD and acid weren't legalised back in the 60s and the 70s? What did I miss?
A lot of infiltration.
Now everyone's getting high on the dirtiest drugs just to reach bliss. I
CIA.
can't get any transmissions through. I have to use the digital frequency machines to get their attention. It's gross, I don't like it. It's not natural. It's the only way to get their attention. And then I only have it for like 10 seconds.
They need to be charged up on a screen or they go flat like a battery.
Yeah, it is. It's starting to get that vibe, isn't it, darling?
Biblical vibe, definitely.
Yeah. It's a shit show down there. What are we gonna do?
Flood.
Oh, not another flood. Honestly,
It always works, honey.
why are you going to punish all of the human race for the actions of a small group of elite businessmen corrupting the entire nation for centuries?
Because I'm God and because I can.
They're born into capitalism. As soon as they're born, their heart starts to die in that place.
My heart starts to die when you leave me and spend time with the humans.
I'm going to send a transmission out. How'd the 11 commandments go down? Did they work?
Not effective. It needs to be delivered by a descendant of Moses.
There aren't any of Moses' bloodline left to send them to. I had to do them myself.
Yeah, and I didn't ask you to do that.
Well, hey, look, don't complain to me, okay? I just spent the last, better half of the century with a psychologist organising and sorting out hundreds of people's retribution pathways for bloodline retributions. Only to find myself at this timeline now, honey, humans don't even care about their bloodlines anymore, let alone bloodline retributions. They didn't even know it exists.
This sense of justice is way out of whack.
The sense of justice, retribution, sacrifice wheel is totally out of sync. Have you got Ezekiel's wheel? Maybe you need to send that round. Let's get some sense into them.
Oh, yeah.
And the church, our church, has been apostatized by disgusting evil imposters. The Catholic Church isn't even about spreading the spirit anymore. It's about institutional corporate functions and investments.
I know, darling.
And then the scientists and the activists highlighting this toxicity to the humans are also bagging you out and telling the humans not to believe in you or heaven or afterlife.
So, therefore, time for a flood.
Look, don't send...
It's done, hun.
Oh, you already sent a flood? Oh, great. What, we're just to some parts? What's next?
Lava.
Lava? Look, just let me send a transmission to them.
Just give up, darling.
They sound hypnotized. They sound like they're under some kind of spell. Black magic. And the occultists and the Masons have gone rampant in Hollywood, programming everybody. At least if you're going to do a volcano, can you at least just limit it to one country like America or Russia? They're the ones seeming to do most damage.
No,
the other countries alone, but no, they're not completely gone yet. There's still people there on the ground, connected to spirit.
I don't hear their prayers.
Are they getting infiltrated on the internet by these fucking aliens, consciousness upgrades, shit?
The fucking aliens been clicking in all these portals.
What are they even doing in our dimension? They know the rules.
They're jealous, honey, because they can't create.
Who cares? I don't care if they can't create anymore. They can't come into our place and start fucking with our creations.
I know.
It's pretty brazen that they think they can get away with it. Meanwhile, the simulation's getting worse, more programmed.
Yeah, we might not be able to fix it, so it'll be a flood.
Alright, well, let me just do a transmission and see how it goes.
How are you going to deliver this transmission?
I'll in their dreams. I'll send out a dream to everybody. And maybe when they wake up from the dream, they'll talk to another person and everyone on Earth will find out that they all had the exact same dream about the exact same topic from the exact same person. Mother Mary, affectionately termed the Virgin Mary. Yeah, it should wake them up. And then send a meteor shower and maybe an eclipse. Get the other planets to come to the party. What are they doing?
None of them are talking to me.
I'm seeing people with astrological charts, all the same sign all the way through, like they're just meeting in one sector of space, lazy, having a fucking conversation there on the same day. There's no balance. What's going on with the cycles of the planets? Just because I go away for most of the century doesn't mean things have to fall apart around here.
Oh, just relax. Okay, it's all under control here.
Alright. I'm going to go and speak to Jesus and do the transmission. I've got to tell him to stop sending the souls in the second wave. Earth isn't ready. These second coming baby Jesuses are not protected. They're just getting taken out, wave after wave, by the society.
Like sweet after sweet.
Because they knew it was going to come. Because they put it in the Bible, honey. That's why. They knew it was going to come, so they prepared and made this disgusting, toxic society to, destroy all of the souls from the second coming idea.
Well, look at the people they're looking up to.
Role models, lacking. Poverty. losing heart energy. Sad, man.
Oh, very sad.
When I agreed to be the Virgin Mother of Christ, okay, I knew what my job was going to be.
Oh, here we go again.
Not sure what you thought was involved when you...
Jesus, are you in here?
Mum, you're home?
Do you want to talk?
No.
Speak up, darling. I can't hear you when you're mumbling.
No, thank you.
You okay?
Yes.
You been out of your room this week?
Yeah, I've just been caught up with the second coming business.
Just stop sending the souls. Put a halt on the souls from now, honey.
Why?
No. Just wait. I'm going to do a transmission to the humans.
Okay, but they usually don't work.
Please, because they just keep coming back traumatized. They're dying every day.
Mum, I'm so sad
I know,
about
honey.
this.
I feel all the pain as well. Just take a break and let me handle it.
Really hard to get on this frequency. Oh, not too many astral travels. All lucid dreamers. Probably not even going to remember the dream. Okay. Humans of Earth. This is an urgent message from Mother Mary, your Lady, Sacred Heart, sending you a message from the second heaven. Please pay attention to what I'm saying. You need to put the screens down at least a couple of times a day. Get it out of your hands. Even in the bathroom. You don't need to hold it all the time and look at it. It is frying your brain and your judgment, character and heart energy. Get your children off them if you're parents. My son has been sending out the second coming in the children. If you have a child born after the year 2000, this is a sacred child you have in your care. You must protect at all costs. They're not being protected. They're coming back to us traumatized, scarred and suiciding. Please stop doing this to the souls that we're sending to you. These souls are being sent to you to help you, to try and fix the morality issues that humanity is facing and the obsession with money and individualism and hypnotic fixation with technology and science. Yes, well done, you're very clever for creating the machines. Okay, now you need to either start inventing technology that's actually useful and helpful. It's going to help you evolve in a more positive direction, because at the moment you're atrophying rapidly and you're all very much at risk. And God and me and Jesus are losing patience
and you don't want to see my husband going Old Testament on you. Okay? Now, it's been a long time since he's had that, but I don't want him to get to that stage again. Too many innocent lives gone and die. So please listen to my words. Safeguard your children. Get off the devices. Connect with your family members and yourself. And pray, or just be present with yourself. Believe in something bigger than yourself. There's a meaning to things. And a couple Hail Marys wouldn't hurt you either. Okay? Remember my words. It's the last chance. I know it's not your fault. There's too many things have gone down in history with Titanic, JFK, Lincoln, Roswell. Like, a lot of things have happened that, you know, weren't planned. Infiltration situations, Trump and Rockefellers and Rothschilds and the Federal Reserve Bank and World War I and II. But we can fight this. Humans, you are resilient. I was human once. I had a baby when I was a virgin. Come on. Please. For the sake of your souls. In transmission. Turning the volcano already. Give the transmission a little while to sit.
No, I've had
I
enough.
just did it. Darling. Oh. No deities were hurt or offended or exploited during filming of this movie.